complex, if you will, dynamic, to the very next hand where Fedor ran the ace-king into the kings, and yeah, I believe they're both first and second in chips at the time.
It's one of those fun things too, the question, like, do either of them care about the fictitious scoreboard that's worth nothing when they're playing for millions of dollars? Or
Because I'm going crazy.
do they? Or does only one of them?
Note the ace-7 fold from Linus on the button after Carl open, and
Wow. Good hands here on the blinds. One clearly better than the other.
well, we could see Carl get out of the way, and okay, right, I was gonna say if Fedor elects to jam the king 10, which seems fine given how well Carl's been opening.
But Fedor decides he wants to play post-flop with Carl, but isn't going to get the chance here. I can't imagine Grafton doing anything other than going all in. It's 20 blinds. Fedor's in the pot. Like, yeah, maybe Fedor has aces here. We're blocking that. We're having an ace ourselves. And chopping up to indefinitely opening wide enough.
Yes.
Some French swear words being thrown out.
Now this ace-8 off here would not be a good hand.
How much was it?
Call off versus an all-in against a range that, realistically speaking, is going to be relatively tight. Like, I don't think you're really going to see aces with worse kickers. By the way, even if you did see ace-5 suited, you're really not much of a favorite with ace-8 off, because it just chops so often, or often enough. But,
Carl just comes with the old benefit like call, let's run it.
I mean, but this is the type of spot that's pretty tough, I think, for, you know, not so experienced, especially tournament, 20, 15 blind type situations. Carl's played poker, but in cash games. This hand, I think, probably looks and feels stronger than Carl than it really is in this spot. So, he might come with call, but I don't think that's likely. I mean, you can see it's not a good play against Grafton's hand, but I don't think it's a good play against his range either.
I believe Carl has run out of time bank chips now. He makes the call with the ace-8 off. Brian, if Squiddy can hold here, it's going to move up to over 11 million in chips. Carl's going to be down to 14.
Seeing Fedor there probably realizes that if he moves and he doesn't, might not get hands like ace-8 to fold and just wanted to play post.
8-6 fold. Carl drilling the 3 outer on the flop.
2 hearts.
Queen of clubs on the turn. What a roller coaster of a final table. One card to come. Squiddy gets the hold and has now really separated himself from Fedor and Linus with 5.5 million up for grabs for the event.
No, it wasn't a mistake either. I don't know, Carl. I actually do think, by the way, ace-8 off call probably a mistake. mistake. I'll stake my claim on that. I'll bet it if you want. But you can see the man is confident. Oh wow. Fedor with an interesting decision here. I mean, Carl hasn't really been 3-betting a lot. Ace-Jack suited is quite a good hand. Only, I mean, it's not that deep. I mean, the blinds have just moved up to 250, so this is not even 15 blinds. Might just be too strong to fold. He is in a situation where it's him versus Linus to try to ladder up 500k, but, you know, winning is also huge in terms of trying to win the tournament. I don't think there's any fold equity on this one. I mean, 3.2, we already have 1.5 out there. This is a tough spot. It really depends on what it is about how Carl's 3-betting frequency, I think.
Do you think any of this past 30 minutes is going to come into effect in Fedor's decision making here?
Oh yeah, like is he tilted?
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know what he thinks about that. Like, is Carl's tilt that he 3-bets more? I mean, Carl hasn't been that aggressive in that way pre-flop.
No, exactly.
A lot of calling behind, you know? Yeah. Like, he calls behind a lot and with weak hands.
Yeah, it does say run it.
But he just feels like Ace-Jack suited is too strong. Yeah, sir.
Yeah, Fedor in great shape here. Wait, what's he checking? Checking the app, right? This is the Triton Poker Plus app. Yeah, okay, so you just use the app instead of asking the dealer to give an official count. He makes the call with the ace-10 of diamonds. He is behind. Yeah, the crazy thing is it looked like Carl was just going to run away with it. If Fedor can hold here, Carl's going to be tied in joint first with Sam Grafner. We got a game on our hands.
Well, Jack in the window, but the gutter actually is one more out than the 10.
Indeed. 7.7 million in the middle, and well, what do you know? 7 of diamonds rolling off on the turn. Picks up an additional 8 outs. Wow. 3 of diamonds on the river, and we lose Fedor Holtz in 4th, Brian. Such a strong...
Wow, this is a hard look at these hands. It's king, queen suited, pocket 10s, and ace king.
You've got to be kidding me, Randy.
I wonder how Grafner's going to play this. Is he going to read it? Is he going to just ship it in? Keep it simple? Walk out his opponents? $2.2 million. Chip leader with ace king. And we know he's going to get it in. If he's getting in with worse hands, certainly ace king.
Well, you know, the insane thing is, if he jams, does Grafton call it off? Does Squiddy find the call with the 10s? But Linus gonna be able to get out of there.
Yeah, Linus thought he was going to be playing one of these premiums, king, queen suited. 10s though.
A lot.
I feel like...
Wow. So Sam asking for a count.
I feel like he's a bit committed. Given he's put in 2.2 million since pocket line. I think you can consider folding if Linus was sitting on like 10 blinds. Something like shallow. If you fold here, you're actually going to have less chips than Linus, and you might be folding a really big opportunity here. Especially if folding if ace king, it's a disaster. Let's see the percentages. But I've seen Carl just 4-bit ripping kings into ace king of Fedor, and you want a big pot. So you can't just be like, oh, he didn't 4-bet small, therefore it means it must be ace king. I think Carl's range is the same when he just jams.
Yeah, I think since we've been 6-7-handed, except this final table, Sam's going to find the ball here. And no Sam asking how much Carl's actually playing. So he understands the future game spot that he's going to find himself in, which would be overwhelming chip lead.
It's hard to fall to a wild man.
It is hard to fall to a wild man. Everyone guaranteed 2.6 million. It's a 1.3 million jump between third and second. Has to be playing into Sam's mind.
It is scary. He can easily be up against jacks, queens, kings, aces. I guess he needs to ask himself,
7,300,000.
does Carl ever do like an ace queen suited? He needs to think about the timing of how fast Carl jammed.
I think Carl's out of time bank essentially. So
Yeah, I think you're right. I did hear that earlier. So you can't really read into the time banks. That's unfortunate. Him having no time banks is actually to your disadvantage at this point. I feel like you just gotta make mistakes eventually. It's too much of a hand.
already, yeah, he does make the call, Randy. I mean, do you want to try and calculate the dollar EV value of this flip when you talk about career-defining flips?
This is making me sick thinking about how much is on the line on a coin flip.
After with 57% equity, this Linus just gets to watch from the sidelines, potentially ladder 1.3 million. One king dead in Linus's hand. Say flop. Sam Grafton, Jack 4 deuce. Couple of backdoor opportunities for Carl. The immediate outs he'll be always looking for. That does produce one of the backdoors. Gives him an additional 4 outs. Looking for an ace, a king, or a 5 to eliminate Sam. No dice. 6 of diamonds on the river. And Randy, we have a new chip leader.
He picks up coins in his hand. Where does he find these cards?
Oh boy.
If they got to end this feeling.
This could go.
Loosey-goosey, possibly, given what just happened in the last 2 hands. And he's going for it.
Like to say, this could go bang bang. 1-2 KO. If Carl just comes with bread, fortunately, it's come with 3-bet.
What did you start with?
The wheels are coming off.
They are indeed.
Poor Carl.
10 million. 9, 10 million. I think 10.
Grafton deciding whether to jam or 4-bet small. Going to just click it back. Knowing maybe Carl might be steaming, trying to get him to put a little bit more chips in.
I'm a big Carl fan. It's time to get out of there, buddy. Are you drinking? What's going on?
Yeah. Carl's got to be suspicious against this tiny 4-bet.
You need to give him a countdown, he's got no time.
Appreciate the sportsmanship being showed by Sam there. Listen, don't shoot the messenger.
I can't believe you're letting chat manipulate your thoughts.
They're gaslighting both of us now.
They're not gaslighters, they're diesel lighters. What diesel? Still petrol lighters.
Meanwhile, Sam Grafton seems to have moved up into 6th.